Hi guys, I'm Jonny and today I am going to show you how to make a very delicious raspberry cheesecake. This cheesecake was requested by one of my viewers, by Katie, and she begged me to show you guys how to make it. It is so delicious. It is my go-to cheesecake batter recipe, and I'm just gonna top it with some delicious fresh raspberry and some jelly. It's gonna be gorgeous. So let's get started. So guys, the first thing that I'm going to work is for my crust of my cheesecake. So in this large bowl, I melted my butter, and I'm going to go ahead and add my graham cracker crumbs. These are just some graham crackers that I put in a Ziploc bag and batch it down with a rolling pin, or you can put it in a food processor and that will be easier. I'm going to go ahead and add some sugar, and I'm going to mix this all together until it's formed like wet sand. I am using a 9-inch springform pan, and I'm going to place my cookie crumbs in there. So this is how they should look. If you don't have graham cracker crumbs, graham crackers, you can use Maria cookies, digestive biscuits, or tea cookies, any kind of cookie that resemble like a graham cracker. So I'm just going to pat this down, form a cross, like a cross there. I like my cheesecake to have like a thick crust, that's why I have a lot. You can even go up the size if you want. So after you're done this, everything is nice and flat. You're going to place it into the fridge, and then we're ready to work in our cheesecake batter. So to make our cheesecake batter, I'm going to start off in the bowl my stand mixer fitted with a paddle attachment, and I'm going to go ahead and add my cream cheese. Make sure that your cream cheese is at room temperature. Mine isn't because I forgot to put it outside, but I'm gonna beat it well, like for 2 to 4 minutes until it's nice and soft. The reason we beat it by itself is because we want to get rid of the lumps. Okay guys, I mixed my cream cheese for exactly 4 minutes, and I got it to get a little soft now. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and add my sugar, and I'm going to mix that there for 2 to 4 minutes until it's nice and incorporated. So now that I have added my sugar and it's nice and incorporated, nice and mixed well, I'm going to go ahead and add my vanilla bean paste or vanilla extract. I love to see the vanilla bean paste in here, but you can also add vanilla extra if you don't have this. That's actually what I use, vanilla extra, but since I have this, I'm gonna use this. Also, I'm going to go ahead and add some salt. Salt is important too. Salt. Also, lemon zest. I'm grating some lemon zest here. If you don't want to use lemon zest, don't use it, but I really recommend it. So just gonna grate that in there. And after I grate my lemon zest, I'm gonna mix that all together until it well smooth. So guys, after I mix those ingredients together, I'm going to go ahead and add my eggs that are at room temperature, one at a time, beating well after each addition. You want to make sure you add them one at a time, and give your bowl a nice scrape here and there, because there are some cream cheese hiding on the bottom of your bowl, and you don't want lumps on this cheesecake batter. So mix them well, and after they're nice and smooth, you're going to go ahead and add your sour cream and mix it until it's well incorporated. And after that, here I have my crust, and I'm gonna pour my cheesecake batter in there. So guys, once you put the cheesecake in your tin, you're going to bake it at a 325 degrees Fahrenheit for 1 hour and 20 minutes. You're gonna see when it's ready, it's gonna be nice and puff, but it's gonna be a little bit jiggly in the center. That's when you know your cheesecake is ready, and it's gonna be a little brown on top. And then you're going to leave it in the counter to cool completely at room temperature, and then you're gonna place it into the fridge for a minimum of 6 hours or overnight until it's nice and cool, it's nice and set. It will have better flavor and the texture will be better. So after that, after my cheesecake is ready, I'm going to take a saucepan. I'm going to go ahead and add some raspberry jam, and I'm going to heat it up like on medium heat for about a minute or so, just to make it like into a spreadable consistency. Then I'm going to toss my jelly, my raspberry jelly with my fresh raspberry. I'm gonna toss them all together, and that mixture I'm gonna pour on top of my cheesecake, and there you have it. So you might notice that my cheesecake had a crack in the center, but that is okay. It is part of cheesecake charm. If you don't want to have a crack, you can put it on a water bath and bake it for 1 hour and 30 minutes. And once the time is ready, open the door slightly and let it cool there for 30 minutes. And then after 30 minutes, you're going to remove it and put it in the counter and let it cool completely, and then put it into the fridge until it's nice and set for like 6 hours or something. And that way you won't have crack. The reason I didn't do a water bath is because I couldn't find a bigger pan. But don't care about the crack. The cheesecake will taste the same, so that's a note there. So guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this recipe for raspberry cheesecake. Please give it a go, and if you do, don't forget to let me know. Please subscribe to my channel so you'll be updated whenever I upload a video, and I see you next time. Bye bye.